Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So today, we're going to have a discussion about Semblance Moonslice, explaining its abilities and what it is capable of, and how it may have actually changed over the period of time from when we originally saw it, and even the weaknesses of his semblance. So sit back, relax, I hope you all enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Now, when looking at Taurus' semblance, I personally believe that this is one of the more overpowered semblances in the series of RWBY. Now, it's not the most overpowered semblance, but it's a very strong one at that. Considering the capabilities of Adam's semblance, how he's able to absorb or block energy from an attack and re-emit it again through his sword, Wilt, and Blush, that is a pretty good ability, considering that Yang has to take on damage herself to be able to throw that energy back, making her stronger. Adam can just absorb this through his blade and then send it back. So seeing the differences between Yang's semblance, where she has to take on the damage, which can also potentially lead to breaking her aura, Adam's semblance doesn't have him take damage that could deplete his aura. His blade just absorbs everything, which makes that a very powerful semblance in itself. And when Adam unleashes the energy that he has absorbed, the world itself is overcome by the colors of red and black. But this requires time for him to store this energy, as in the Black trailer when Adam tells Blake to distract the bots that they were fighting so that he could release this energy. And in doing so, he disintegrates the huge spider bots they're up against with one blow. Now, Adam himself can also choose to emit this energy when he wants, like when, in Volume 3, Blake shoots at Adam, and he stabs her, but the energy is not emitted when he stabs her, showing that he has control of when he can launch this energy. So it's not like anytime he unsheaths the blade that he has to just release it then and there. He can choose to do it when he wants. Just as when he attacks Yang, he unleashed Moonslice and it completely severed her arm off. This further provides evidence that Adam can choose when to emit this energy, so it's not like anytime he just opens it, he's going to release it. So there is another plus side to Adam's semblance. And one thing that they did change in Volume 6 with Adam's semblance is when he actually used it. There was more of a color drain from the world rather than it changing to a red and black scheme, and lightning is actually seen around his blade. Now, this could either be an evolution of his semblance, or this could just have been a change that they wanted to do here. But not only that, but the reason why I say that this might actually be an evolution of his semblance is because we see something that we've never seen from Adam's semblance before, and it's when he starts attacking Yang, he starts creating after images that run around her and that can also attack her too. So this might have been an evolution of his own semblance over time, because we're looking at a 6 to 8 month time skip just between volumes 3 and 4 alone, therefore meaning that there has been time that Adam's semblance could have evolved and just gradually learn this ability as well. But not only this, as we are also seeing Adam absorb some of the attacks from both Blake and Yang in this fight, another thing that we see that he starts to do is he has a blast. And it seems that this red aura comes around Adam before he launches his attack, and then he shoots a beam that comes straight from his sword. And this is also the energy that Adam has absorbed. Now, another thing about this semblance, though, that we need to bring up is that this might have been a weaker attack, considering that the attacks that Adam has, they all depend upon how much energy he's stored. Now, the only unusual thing that I see out of this is whenever he absorbed the blast that Blake had shot at him in Volume 3, he was able to sever off Yang's arm. Now, this beam that Adam is able to create now, whether this is an evolution of his semblance or this is just a weaker, less concentrated attack, it seems like it's weaker than what he's been able to produce before when he makes a slice and completely cuts through something. So whether to say this is a weaker, less concentrated attack, or his technique has not had the time to completely focus on it, since it does take Adam time to store this, maybe it's not as concentrated because he hasn't had enough time to be able to store it up and focus it like he would if he were to slice through Yang's arm, for example. So that could also be another thing. But that's really unknown and up in the air, but that's just more my own speculation on that one. But the weakness to Adam's semblance is if he doesn't have his blade, then he's no different than Mercury, because he can't store anything in his blade if he doesn't have it. That's why when you see Blake take his blade away from him during their fight in Chapter 11 of Volume 6, that's because she didn't want him to be able to store any more energy. So, there are a couple of weaknesses to the Semblance, as well as the Semblance being a very strong one, and if used correctly, as we've seen from Adam in the past, it can be a very deadly technique. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share this with your friends if you found this informative or useful. Well, anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.